Hi guys, thank you for tuning in to Gloryfall Interactive here on Light Network, a resource for you and your worship team to become better musicians and worship leaders. Today we're working on Forever by Brian Johnson, Krista Black Gifford, Gabriel Wilson, Jen Johnson, Joel Taylor, and Carrie Job. Originally it's done in the key of G sharp. We're working on it in the key of G. We're going to give you tips on how to approach this song and use it in a time of worship.
The song starts with a 1, 5, 2, 4 progression. Let me just play the basic chords for you first. So G, and then a D, an A minor, and then a C. And then on top of that, there's a simple melody, and it sounds like this. So for that, the notes are an F sharp going to a G, and then a B note going back to that F sharp. Then you repeat that. Then you resolve with a sixth, which is an E. When we get to the pre-chorus, I used power chords to bring the dynamics up with a slight overdrive. And the first one is a G over B chord, like this. Going to a D chord, D power chord. An E minor on the 7th fret. And then a C. So I'm using palm muting to control the dynamics. Let me play that for you quick. So
one thing I want to give emphasis on is the simplicity of just playing whole notes. There are parts of the song that you really don't need to play much. Just let the notes ring and let the lyrics come out. So the message of the song is really beautiful, that all you can do is just basically complements it by playing less. So make sure that when you're playing the notes, just let it ring. As the song progresses, there is dynamic to it by just playing quarter notes and 8 notes, especially on the pre-chorus part. The first half of the pre-chorus is quarter notes, then it derives by using the bass line on 8 notes.
It would be interesting to note that this song, from start to finish, uses the chords G, D, E minor, and C, with the exception of your intro, which is played in G, D, A minor, and then C, like this. Notice as well that I'm using piano and pad string sound. And for the chorus, I'm going to play a little bit of the melody, so just it builds up more and it sounds a little full, like what an orchestra is supposed to sound like this.
The first thing to look at is the verse groove that is also in the interlude. And it's this snare drum pattern that has a 1E and accent on the of 1 and on 4. And so you've got to be able to pull out that left hand for it. So check out what it looks like and what it sounds like. So I mean, that makes it feels a lot different than if you put it on 2, and so it's really important to be able to play it like that. You can explore playing with some buzzes or maybe some doubled strokes towards the end of the bar after 4, and that would sound like this. You can explore playing with some buzz notes or some accents after 4, and that would sound like this. So, I mean, you have some creative possibilities there to kind of make it a little bit more your own. And this one, like many songs today, has these double stop buildups, but the different thing here is you actually go to 16th notes from 8th notes. And so to practice that, to get more comfortable, try to do something like this. And so that's alternating between 8th notes and 16th notes, playing these double stop crescendos. That's definitely one of the trickier parts in the song. So do focus on that, and it really helps push again, bring or build momentum going into that chorus.
It's important to understand the background of the songs that we sing and have some scriptural references that support these songs. When the songwriters wrote the song, they wanted to have a song that resembled the worship going on in heaven. They felt like they needed to first talk about what Jesus did on the cross. Romans 5:8 says this, "But God demonstrates His own love for us in this, while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." Because of Jesus and the work that He did on the cross, we have access into the throne room, into the very presence of God, and we can join the heavens and the angels worshiping the Lord forever.
War on death was waged, the power of hell forever broken. The ground began to shake, the stone was rolled away. This perfect love cannot be overcome. Now death, where is your sting? Our resurrected King has rendered you defeated. Forever He is glorified. Forever He is lifted high. Forever He is risen. He is alive. He is
We hope this has been helpful for you. Remember, as you pursue excellence, it's not about performance, it's about worship. Make Gloryfall Interactive your resource for worship leading. You can do this by connecting with us through Facebook, facebook.com/gloryfall, or our website, gloryfall.net. You can ask us questions and we'll do our best to get you the answers that you need. Thank you for tuning in to Gloryfall Interactive here on Light Network, working with you for excellence in worship.